So in my experience, what I think at the moment is now has been the opportunity to buy commercial investments. As soon as the base rate starts to dip, we heard earlier there's thought that it may start to come down around June time and going forward. I think then the market sentiment will change quite quickly and investors will come back to the market, which will drive the property commercial values up again. So right now is really the time to buy. The window has been, I think, the last 12 months, perhaps the next 3 months, and after that you'll see that the prices will start coming up. And what I've seen recently is that because of the increase in legislation for residential properties and people who are investing in buy-to-let investments, a lot of the buy-to-let investors are now trying to look at commercial as an opportunity. Reason for tonight, for instance. So that will also then drive the commercial investment market up, whereas before it's been commercial investors stay on one side and residential investors tend to stay on the other side. But now we're seeing a lot of residential investors have had enough and want to come to commercial. So yeah, that's my view.
Your opening comment about commercial property, I don't fully buy that, because commercial property is about business and business needs. Business needs always change. Camden Market was set up as stables for 10,000 horses. When the car came along, that had to be repurposed. Commercial property repurposing has been around. If you look at any 1980s picture of a high street, you'll see blockbusters and all sorts of shops that don't exist anymore. Commercial property repurposing is always there. Now, one of the ways that you can profit from this is look at a lot of properties are unfit for purpose. One that's on my mind, this YouTube video is coming up on our channel next week about a bank building we've picked up. Now, the bank had the whole of the building. The whole building was a Santander building. No, there's no commercial occupier, or there's limited commercial demand for the whole of that building. But there is plenty of demand for the ground floor, for one part of it. So with commercial property, you can buy something that there is no demand for, the unit that you're buying, and you can make it into something that there is demand for. And that is what repurposing is all about. It's about adapting to the changes in business and what business wants and giving them something that they want. I think there is a massive north-south divide. I think in high streets, it's far easier in prosperous locations. And by prosperous, I just have a simple rule of thumb. If your catchment area has average house price at or greater than the national average, then that's a good catchment area for a retail high street. And of course look at low vacancies and stuff like that. But when you pick up units as a whole in those areas, no one's interested in the whole building to rent, people are interested in part of it. So split it up and give it back to the businesses that want to have it in that area. Don't just look at the BBC and assume what they're saying is correct. Everything's dead. It's not. You can bring things back to life, as Romy can talk about.